Hello friends, today we're going to discuss Afterpulse, why I don't support the game, why I actually hate the game, and why I will never play the game ever again. Now, a lot of my really good friends who I met many years ago playing Respawnable still play this game. They love the game. This is not a hate on them. This is just my opinion, my sole opinion, and nobody else's. The gameplay you're seeing is from Udunsun. Now, Udunsun is the #1 YouTuber for Afterpulse. I'll link him in the description. If you play the game, you want good information on reviews, how to use weapons, just OP gameplay, his channel will be in the description. So when this game first came out, this game was made by Digital Legends. It was so hyped. The graphics to this day are still some of the most amazing graphics we have seen for a shooter game on a mobile device, and that got me very excited. The game mechanics were exactly the same as Respawnable's, and that made it very easy for me to just get into this game, and it was a very natural process. But I started to realize once the game came out, there was some major flaws with it. The first thing, as a YouTuber, that sucks is pretty much, I would say 60% of my subscriber base can't even download the game. It's never come out on Android, and for iOS, because the graphics are so high, most people who have devices that are 2-3 years old, they can't play the game because their device can't support the high graphics, and so that kind of sucks. But I do give Digital Legends a lot of credit for making a high quality graphic game on mobile and putting in the time. The biggest reason that I do not support this game and why I will never play this game again is the fact that you have to level up your weapons. I think this is such a huge flaw for a third-person shooter. So basically, if you get an A500 1-star and I've got an A500 7-star, what that means, I kick your trash, you won't be able to kill me. I'll kill you in a millisecond, you'll kill me in 10 seconds. So each weapon starts at 1 star, goes to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stars, and the leveling system for weapons makes the game so stinking unbalanced that I just can't support the game. Now, some people might try to call me out and they'll say, Chase, Modern Combat 5 is the same way, but it didn't used to be, and when they made it that way, go look at my channel. I made a huge rant on MC5, so much so that the Modern Combat 5 developers contacted me and told me that I was being extra harsh, and they were a little bit taken off guard by my comments, because that's how pissed I was when I saw Gameloft trying to add in this leveling system for weapons. You see, in the shooter space, if you have a weapon and I have a weapon, our weapons should do the exact same freaking damage, and it should be based off a skill. It shouldn't be this person has leveled up their weapon more than this person. And by the way, the only way you're gonna level up your weapon is by spending a crap load of money on the game and gambling for crates and then turning those crates in, and it was a grind. Now, I know I haven't played this game in 6 months, to be fair. They may have changed some things that make it more balanced, but back then we were opening so many stupid crates and turning those crates in for parts or whatever the crap you call it to try to level up weapons. It was the stupidest grind. In fact, you would be playing and doing the crates and turning your crates in actually more than playing the game. That is a huge flaw. Crates should be 1% of what you're doing in the app. The other 99% should be playing the game, and if you have more skill than somebody else, then you should win, not lose because somebody else has a higher leveled up weapon than you. That's my thoughts. By the way, I'm partnered with Digital Legends. It's common knowledge. They do give me stuff in the game. I could have leveled up weapons and just owned everybody, but I chose not to play the game because I felt it was so unfair and unbalanced. The other thing people might call me on is say, well, Chase, you play Clash Royale. Clash Royale has cards and you level up the cards. You're exactly right. It is so freaking pay to win. I've also got a video calling out Clash Royale 3-4 months ago about how pay to win it is. I did this before any other YouTuber. I did it before Chief Pat. I called the game out, and I basically shared my opinion. That being said, Clash Royale is a card game. Afterpulse is a third-person shooter. They are so different. They're two distinct categories, and so where I draw the line, when you have a game where you're running around in multiplayer shooting a gun, it should not have a leveling system. Clash of Clans can have a leveling system because you're upgrading your base. Card games, whatever. I kind of hate the system, but Clash Royale is a good game, and you upgrade your cards. But it's not freaking multiplayer shooting with guns. It's just not fair. It's not fair to have the same weapon at 2 different levels, and that's the main reason why I don't play the game. Really, that's the main reason I don't play the game anymore, is because of that. Now, I am always open to a second opinion, so in the comments section, let me know if you agree. Let me know if there's other things that you can't stand about the game, or if you disagree with me, let me know that in the comments as well, because to be fair, in interest of full and fair disclosure, I have not played Afterpulse for over 6 months. Maybe longer. I know they added custom matches. I know they added ranked gameplay, other ways to, you know, get prizes and things like that in the game, which is cool. Okay, they're adding in some cool things, and the game is a well-built game, and the gameplay is fun, but I just can't do it. I just can't support a game that has this weapon leveling system and just squashes everybody. I don't know. It's just something about it that just drives me crazy. Thanks so much for hearing me out, guys, as I did this little rant. That's the reason why you will never see Afterpulse on my channel again. And like I said at the beginning, if you still play this game, you like this game, go check You Done Son out, and thank you, You Done Son, for the gameplay. Take care, guys. Peace.
I will let you fall, baby. I will let you fall, baby. I was made for you, but you are afraid to see behind your back.